Namo Amida Butsu. Prisoners by Gansen John Welch. We are our own jailers who have built our prison walls brick by brick with all our thoughts, words, and deeds through limitless past ages of benighted living, leading to beings always frightened by the evil karmic consequences of negative ideas, speech, and actions. Due to our ignorance, folly, and greed, we will never breach our prison's defenses until we realize that we are totally enthralled to our past and present karma and reactions, to experience driven by physical and mental needs, arising from a lack of wisdom and compassion, and an abundance of blind, powerful passions. We must learn that all happiness and pleasure in samsara never ever endures, and cannot ever ease or permanently erase this saha world's recurring suffering and pain. When will we come to realize that we will never again find freedom from this prison cell and experiences of heaven and hell? Until we find a good teacher of Amida Dharma and awaken our aspiration to become a Buddha, read or listen deeply to Amida Dharma, accept the reality of the primal vow of Amida, and entrust our karmic destiny entirely, utterly and completely to Amida Tathagata, and accept his helping hand, as Amida will take us to his pure land of Sukhavati and Nirvana. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you, Amida Buddha. Homage to Amida Buddha. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. The above verses were inspired by an excellent article written by Reverend Josho Adrian Cirlea that was published on his website on the 26th of October 2016. The link is provided in the PDF. 5 conditions for birth in the pure land of Amida Buddha, updated and revised on the 26th of October 2016. According to Master Rennyo, there are 5 conditions that someone must meet in order to be born in the Pure Land. 1. Stored good from the past. 2. A good spiritual teacher. 3. Amida's light. 4. The entrusting heart or shinjin. 5. The saying of Amida Buddha's name, Nembutsu. 1. The stored good from the past. The stored good from the past represents our good karma from past lives and this life, which manifests itself as an opening or receptive state of mind towards the message of the primal vow of Amida Buddha. A lot of people hear the teaching about the primal vow, but few are open to it. This openness is very important in our tradition and is the manifestation of the good stored from the past. Also, if you listen again and again to the teaching in this life, thus becoming immersed with all your being in the Dharma, this listening will become a stored good which will make you open to the call of the primal vow. 2. The good spiritual teacher. The good spiritual teacher is the one who guides us to the path of reliance on the primal vow of Amida Buddha. He or she is the messenger who urges us to take refuge in Amida, and his apparition is also a manifestation of the stored good from the past. His message can be received only in the open state of mind I explained before. In Jodo Shinshu, the teacher is called Zenjashiki, or Kalyana Mitra in Sanskrit, which is translated as a good friend on the path. It is not to be mistaken for the role of the master or guru in other Buddhist traditions. The good spiritual teacher can also be a book written by somebody who had true faith and was loyal to the true teaching of Amida Buddha, or a sacred text. Thus, the good spiritual teacher might be someone who already went to the Pure Land, but whose words and instructions help you to become open to Amida Buddha and entrust yourself to him. In my case, I can say that I found answers to all my questions after reading A Standard of Shinshu Faith and other booklets by Ryosetsu Fujiwara, as well as various sacred texts in our tradition, like Tannisho, Shinran's letters, Rennyo's letters, and the Pure Land Sutras themselves. Thus, I cannot say that I had a living teacher or mentor. 3. Amida's light. Amida's light represents the working and the wish of Amida Buddha to save, that is, lead to Buddhahood, all sentient beings drowned in delusion. The manifestation of this work and wish is his primal vow. Amida's light is a permanent presence upon beings everywhere, opened or not opened to it. Through his light, Amida tries constantly to influence beings and make them accept his salvation contained in the primal vow. It is like an immense magnet attracting all beings to him. Some become open to it sooner, while others will do so in the future. But Amida will continue sending it until all samsaric realms become empty and all beings attain Buddhahood. 4. The entrusting heart or shinjin. Because of the good stored from the past, we meet with a good spiritual teacher and we are open to his message, the primal vow of Amida's light. At this very important moment, the so-called awakening of faith or the apparition of the entrusting heart or shinjin takes place. The entrusting heart or shinjin means that the follower accepts the existence of Amida Buddha and relies exclusively on him for the attainment of Buddhahood in the Pure Land. 5. The saying of Amida Buddha's name, or the Nembutsu. The true saying of the name, that is Namo Amida Butsu, appears in the same time with the awakening of faith as an expression of it and of gratitude towards Amida Buddha who saves us exactly as we are. This is the only Nembutsu accepted in our tradition, the Nembutsu of faith and gratitude. The stored good from the past and the spiritual teacher are only conditions which create a beneficial environment for Amida's light to manifest, but they are not the direct causes of our birth in the Pure Land. Only the entrusting heart or shinjin is the direct cause. The entrusting heart and saying of the name are the manifestation of Amida's light in the heart of the practitioner and cannot exist independently of Amida's light. Only because of Amida's working and his wish to save us are we able to entrust in Amida and say the Nembutsu. Master Rennyo explained in one of his letters, quote, prompted by the working of this light, that is Amida's light, those endowed with past karmic good have come to attain the entrusting heart of other power. Thus, it has now become clear that the entrusting heart is bestowed by Amida Tathagata. Accordingly, we now clearly know that this is not the mind created by the followers, but the great entrusting heart of other power given to us by Amida Tathagata. End quote. Namo Amida Butsu.